afternoon, guys. Like my new hat, I stole it from Rachel because the sun is bright out here. We haven't gotten any rain yet, so the plants didn't get any help. I did water a bunch of them with the water we had from the KOA yesterday. I am out here watering now because we finally got water back today after day 4. He told me just to water for 20 minutes and then let the well sit for a little bit. They put a new pump in, a submersible one. So the water's kind of dirty right now, so we're running it through the garden hose to clean it out as little and not running it through the filter, so we're not using much water in the house right now. And I'm gonna water everything. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna water for 15 minutes. I did this side, I'm gonna do this side, and then I'm gonna fill these jugs up. And I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna put fish emulsion in these, and I'm gonna start fertilizing these and then give the well a little bit of a break. They said it wasn't dry, so I don't know. I just don't want to run too much water out of it. And we have 2 rain barrels. We asked that landlord if we can hook them up to the gutter and get a big, if we can find a food grade thing, put it over here for water. And he said sure. And he doesn't have a problem with us watering all this. He just said for the first couple of weeks, just to do it 20 minutes at a time, give it a break. And then after that, he said he doesn't care. So let's go ahead and get this watered, guys. I'll show you what some of the plants look like, and I'll show you how they're recovering. So I've watered all these, and I started before they got the well fixed. I started watering these ones here in buckets and recycling my water back through over and over again. So in case the well didn't get fixed and we did not get rain. But as you can see, a lot of the plants did get damaged but you'll cut them off, they'll grow new back, and we'll use this water to water other things. So now that I have water back, I don't have to, I was going and picking any plants that were the worst, in the worst shape, and setting them in water, and we were just going to keep on recycling this water. But I don't have to do that now. And we are hoping, they're saying a storm maybe later on today, but I don't ever believe the weatherman no more, and neither should you guys. It's hard to predict weather nowadays, I guess, because they are usually most of the time wrong. I don't want to let these were completely wilted plants, these 2 big ones here, but I don't know if I can keep these up here because of the groundhog, because these are going in a landscape. Okay, let me get the rest of the plants out of the water. I got these all watered pretty nicely. They're recovering back again. These, when he was flushing out the system, and I said, well, if you're gonna just flush out the system right into the grass, I wanna fill up all these jugs of water. And I started, while he was doing it, just dumping tons of water on these. I probably dumped about 40 gallons of water on these plants right here. Down to here, my hydrangeas, the potatoes, and they really, really liked it. But as you can see, I'll take you around over here, and you see this plant, the mint, is struggling there. See the damage on the sage here. None of this has been watered, but that's been in the shade. These, as you can see, they're done. I'm not even gonna mess with these. I'll keep the ones that are alive, swirl the root in a bucket, and then rebury it. This is bone dry. Look, these are moss roses. They're hurting, but I'm glad we're gonna get through this little no water spout. See all these baskets? These used to look more vibrant and green. They're all hurting. Nice strawberry, but I missed it. So I'm gonna go ahead, look at the columbine, and it only gets worse when you go down into the garden, guys. So I'm gonna work on getting this done and getting this watered, and I'll show you what I'm doing to fertilize. Since I'm gonna be filling up 5-gallon buckets, I might as well fertilize all this stuff that I'm dumping. We're gonna use fish emulsion and seaweed kelp. Okay, let's get that done. Guys, I've been watering for 15 minutes at a time, and then filling those water jugs up, and then giving the well a break like he had asked. And he said to do that just take a break and let the well recharge. He doesn't think it's anything with the well, but he said it should be fine. But let me pause this for a second. If you see out there is a severe thunderstorm warning. I'm not sure we're going to get this. I really hope we do. If this thing would dump a couple inches of rain on the garden, I'm doing a rain dance, but we'll see. It's windy out here. I'll let you know if we get any of this. Okay guys, things are looking much better up here now. They're recovering. Not 100%, it'll take a couple of days. It would be nice to get this storm, but it's like dancing all around us. Heavy rain south of us, heavy rain north of us, heavy rain west of us, but no rain here. I'm gonna take you down here real quick because I gotta shut the windows in the car. Let me show you the plants, what they look like right now since we haven't had a lot, since these haven't been really watered. Now, I'll tell you nothing from here this way. Nothing in this, all the way up here has had water in 4 days. Tomorrow will be 5 days. I've been trying to keep and maintain this stuff back here. As you can see, we have pepper plants that are really, really bad right now. Ooh, how did that happen? Ooh, listen. Listen, guys. Do you hear that? Do you guys hear it? Oh my goodness. Are we gonna get some rain here? Oh, we need a shower. We need a pouring down rain shower. We need it bad. We need it bad, guys, because I couldn't make it out to water everything. Now, look, here's the difference here in these. And then I'll take you all these. None of these are watered. Nothing here's. These have been watered yesterday a little bit, back and forth. Oh, we're going to lose that one. We'll have to see. But none of this has been watered. So hopefully this rain helps. Now down here, I mixed five of each of these into 4 gallons of water, 5 capfuls. And I came down here and started, and I dumped 1 4-gallon jug all the way down until I was finished. Then I went back and heavily watered them with the 1-gallon jug, and I did it all the way down here. And look, you can tell the difference between these plants and those. And this extra, and I stopped here. I only got to here. Well, I didn't water this. I stopped here with watering. Hopefully this gives us a lot of rain, and then all I got to do is fertilize. And I'm going to keep going down with the fertilizer in the 5-gallon buckets. I'm going to go get these hanging baskets out into the rain in case we get a whole bunch of it. Oh, please, Mother Nature, dump it on us. Dump it. 4 or 5 inches. No, not that much. No, ½ inch of rain. I'll be happy with a ½ inch, guys, because my plants really need it. So it started raining. It was very little, enough to not even you can see wet the whole ground. It is saying on my phone we're supposed to get heavy rain. I don't believe it until I see it, but I'm coming back out here with jugs and continuing my way down and see where I get to. I might just hit these ones really quick that are really wilted so they don't die on me, and then continue back that way, but we'll go see, and then we'll keep you updated how they down to here, guys. Look how sad all this looks. We'll see in the morning. I'll show you guys what it all looks like. I'm not going to get everything watered. I might. I only got like 12 more minutes on this round to do. You can see it's so dry that these baskets just pour right through. Oh, this one did a little better. So let me continue and check my time. Okay, guys, we are back out here. Things are looking much better. We have not gotten rain yet, so in that department it's not looking that good. But I managed to just now give everything another spurt. I managed to just now give everything another spurt of water. And I am hoping, but every time I hope it doesn't happen, you look up over here, there's a big storm. Like, it's huge. I don't know how it's going to fall apart because it's so massive that we should get it. But I'm not gonna count on it. But before we get it, I'm gonna move all these peppers back to the string and move everything back now to where it was, because I can now water now and I don't have to water. I was gonna keep the peppers there, but they're just crowding out everything. So let me set this all back up. And if we start getting rain, I'll show you guys. Okay guys, it is finally raining. I don't know how long this is gonna stay. I'd like it to come down a little bit heavier than this to at least water these pots. I've been out here just organizing before this came, taking all the pots that were in other pots out, and I'm zip tying all my peppers up because I'm done with them blowing over in the wind. And if I need to take them out and repot them, but they're doing good if they get water every day. So I've made it all the way down to here. I'm going all the way down this aisle, and all these are gonna have the peppers zip tied with the tomatoes. And the goal here is I'm gonna bring the tomatoes up this way so the peppers get light down here. The tomatoes will come up this way here. The peppers and green beans will all get light here. Same thing, and this will be walking between paths. So let me keep going before it starts raining harder. I only hope it does, and I'll update you. Okay guys, a lot of stuff recovered, but I never ever watered any of this, so I think we lost a lot of our blackberries. We even had berries on them. I mean, they should be good, some of them. That plant over there looks like it might not make it. So I'm gonna heavily water these today, multiple times, like water them for like maybe 4 minutes here, spraying every pot, and then come back, let that soak, come back, and we'll see how these do by the end of the day. Hopefully they'll come back and live next year, but we might not get any more. These berries might not be any good anymore. We'll see. I know those berries over there shriveled up, but let's get this watered and we'll show you progress in a little bit. Okay guys, everything looks 1,000% better out here. Everything's had water. If we can only get this storm, there's a massive storm right here, and then a big, huge storm right here. It was whole all the way across, and it started splitting right here in the middle. So one storm is headed that way, and the other storm is headed that way. It comes down and then just splits from our house. It says rain. I'm hoping my mower will bring out the rain when I start mowing, because I want to get this mowed, and if it rains, I can't, so we'll see what happens. Hear the thunder? Hey guys, we finally got us some rain! Okay, I'm about done out here. Well guys, I'm done. This is what I've been waiting for a long time. This to happen. That's why I'm out here in it, and you guys are out here with me. Okay guys, we are back out here. As you've seen, the pots still feel dry a little bit, but we got a 1/2 inch of rain. So what that does is everything, my squash got blown over. Everything in the garden is fine for a little while, which means I can concentrate on other things. But I'm gonna end this video, so let me show you how everything looks. This is why I gotta stake these on. I'm gonna stake these on these wires here. Everything fell down. But this is how everything looks. You guys seen how it was in the beginning of the video. Everything was struggling, hurting. We managed. I think it was a big help by me watering everything just a little bit at a time. Helped sustain my plants so they didn't die. But look at the size of that pepper. And everything's coming back. Now I am going to sink all these plants into the ground to be able to conserve water and make the pots last longer, stay wet longer. So See what happens when they were uneven. This got burnt. But thankfully, everything seems to be unscathed. We'll check one more thing where I showed you the raspberries, how bad they were. But look at the size of this tomato. Wow, that's a pretty big tomato. Nothing looks horrible anymore or bad. So we made it. Now we have to work on getting everything cleaned up and worked on. So let's go up there and show you the top of the garden. So we're back up at the raspberry house. You guys see all this looks much better. They came back. I mean, some of the dead ones that are brown aren't going to come back. They'll probably, hopefully go dormant and then pop back up. But they're all looking pretty decent again. So everything fared pretty well, except for these tomatoes. These aren't going to do much. These are hurting. But it is what it is. You lose some, you win some. But we managed to make it and do pretty good. Now these got to recover. A lot of these, Rachel will just come back in here, cut all these dead flowers off, and then they'll re-bloom from here. Look, all these. So not too bad. And these ones got worse because these hanging baskets are in the sun all day long. I am going to cut these back, and we're going to change that by putting them down at the bottom half of the garden where it gets some shade in the afternoon. But other than that, everything's making progress. So hopefully you guys followed through the whole video and seen things recovered pretty quickly. We have some damage in some things. We got a 1/2 inch of rain on top of everything, which is going to allow me to finally get things done. I mowed some here. I'm going to re-edge all this butterfly garden and clean it out. If you join us in the next video, we'll show you that because I'm about to do that. But once again, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And have a good night. And don't forget, be happy, or at least try.